This is our lesson number 55 in Sapphire Kingdom Gemology YouTube channel. In here, we are discussing about the secrets of blue sapphire inclusions. This is part 7. Unknown natural inclusions inside the blue sapphires. Natural blue sapphires. This is the cover photo, and we will discuss later in the slides. Please subscribe, give a like, and share and write a comment. Now, this is the first slide. The lighting condition here used is light field plus crossed polars. These are the two lighting conditions we used here. Then we can see some nice picture here inside the fingerprint. This is the fingerprint. Inside the fingerprint, there is a healing pattern. In this healing pattern, rectangular pattern is there. Rectangular shapes. Shapes are rectangular. You can see all the shapes you can see here are rectangular. Because C-axis, you know the C-axis of the stone. Stone C-axis I will show here. This is the C-axis. This direction is the C-axis. This pattern is parallel to the C-axis. These patterns are parallel to the C-axis. So look at this. Inside this, around this, there is a fingerprint. So this fingerprint healing pattern with the rectangular pattern parallel to the C-axis of Sri Lanka sapphire betrays the underlying atomic symbolism. Right? It is a natural inclusion we can see inside the Sri Lankan sapphire. Now, in here, look at the fingerprint. My cursor is moving around the fingerprint. In the middle of the fingerprint, you can see this curing pattern. Rectangular healing pattern is there. These are the rectangular shapes. So we can see the C-axis. Inside the C-axis of this stone is this line. Fingerprint with rectangular healing pattern is there. This curing pattern is pattern at right angles. All are right angles, 90-degree angles. Indicates that the fingerprint is on or near a prism face parallel to the C-axis. That is the decision we can get. When the fingerprints are made at more oblique angles relative to the C-axis, the angle of the cured regions are also more oblique. Fingerprints perpendicular to the C-axis show triangular or hexagonal symmetry. You can remember that. Fingerprints perpendicular to the C-axis. This is the C-axis. Fingerprints perpendicular, that means for this side. Fingerprints perpendicular to the C-axis show triangular or hexagonal symmetry. But here the symmetry is rectangular. So the C-axis is parallel to the shapes here. Lighting condition here is diffuse fiber optic plus shadowing. We are moving to next. Look at this. You can see the rectangular pattern, healing pattern. So the C-axis should be, this is the C-axis. Parallel to the C-axis, it is there. Then sapphire's iridescent fingerprint here. Here iridescent colors are showing. The rectangular healing pattern suggests that this fingerprint is parallel to the prism face C-axis. Lighting condition here is fiber optic oblique. Here, lighting condition is ultraviolet short wave UV light. Under the short wave UV light, we can see the stone like this. It is giving unusual band of strong, you can see band of strong chalky fluorescence. Chalky fluorescence in unheated Ceylon sapphire. we can see this chalky fluorescence in natural Sri Lanka sapphires. You can identify the bands also. So unusual zone of strong chalky fluorescence in unheated Ceylon sapphire. It is given here under the short wave light. Here, the lighting condition here is this also Sri Lanka stone, dark field plus diffuse fiber optic. You can see the big negative crystals. These are the negative crystals. Inside the negative crystals, black color graphite mica is there, embedded to the crystal. So a black graphite crystal is embedded in one of these negative crystals of an unheated Sri Lankan sapphire. So this is proving it is not heated and it is unheated one. See the negative crystals, very small negative crystals inside the fingerprint. These are the big ones. Dark field illumination and diffuse fiber optic is the lighting condition used here. Here, what is the lighting condition? The same. Dark field plus diffuse fiber optic. You can see very nice negative crystals. And the black thing is here, black dots are the graphite mica. The black graphite crystals are encapsulated in some negative crystals of this unheated Sri Lankan sapphire. So it proves it is unheated. What is this? Lighting condition here is fiber optic, diffuse oblique, and elongated negative crystal is here. Elongated negative crystal of yellow sapphire, Sri Lanka yellow sapphire. This shows up as it is a natural, not heated stone. What is this? The dark field plus diffuse fiber optic are the lighting conditions given here. See the fingerprint. This is the fingerprint. Through the fingerprint, a negative crystal cuts through a fingerprint. This negative crystal cuts through this fingerprint to the sky blue background. This is the sky blue background. It shows natural sapphire, no heated one. What is this? Fiber optic oblique illumination. Lighting condition is that. Sometimes we can see these kind of inclusions in natural sapphires without lens also. These are the rutile silks, 60 degrees angle, the oblique 60 degrees. Undissolved rutile silks are there. It creates a beautiful surprise in this unheated Sri Lankan sapphire. This is also Sri Lankan sapphire. Fiber optic oblique light is the base. What is this? Lighting condition here is fiber optic transmitter. Earlier oblique, it is transmitter. So look at this fingerprint. This fingerprint, and look at this. There is very nice picture here. A secondary fingerprint surrounding a primary negative crystal. This is primary negative crystal. Is a classic slide in Sri Lankan sapphire. The basal pinacoid faces consist of triangular growth. See, these pinacoid faces have triangular growths. You can see triangular growths here. Triangular growth marks. And the interior contains 1 and 2. This is the second one. There are 2 V-shaped diaspore needles. These are the diaspore needles. It is V-shaped. And graphite black plates also there. These black plates are also graphite. So this is very special one. A secondary fingerprint surrounding a primary negative crystal is a classic site in Sri Lankan sapphire. The basal pinacoid faces consist of triangular growth marks and the interior contains two V-shaped diaspore needles and black graphite plates. This shows us it is a natural sapphire, no heated one. What is this? Lighting condition here is fiber optic oblique. And you can see the very nice picture here. Before we see this, you have to identify the shape of the rhombus. You have to imagine a rhombus shape. In mathematics, you learn four sides. Rhombus has four sides. Out of these four sides, two are parallel. The other two are not parallel. So that shape is a rhombus shape. Then we have to know about the rhombohedron, shape of the rhombohedron. The yellow color here, I added here a solid figure whose faces are six equal rhombuses. There are six rhombuses. Rhombuses faces are there. So it creates the rhombohedron shape. So the rhombohedron means that yellow color is the explanation here. Now, an alternating chord fracture here, this is chord fracture, shows basal atomic symmetry in the sapphire, which appears to form along a pyramidal or rhombohedron face. These are the pyramidal or rhombohedron faces. So these kind of inclusions shows us, and look at the fingerprint here, it is natural sapphire, not heated one. What is this? Lighting condition here is fiber optic diffuse oblique. Look at the fingerprint and this graphite crystal here. This is, you know now, this is graphite crystal here. This unheated Ceylon sapphire has a graphite crystal uncased in a negative crystal. This is called a negative crystal. These are the diaspore needles. Negative crystal and the mica. Graphite mica. This is proving us the sapphire is not heated one. It is natural one. What is this? Fiber optic diffuse oblique. The same one. Earlier we saw this. The same one here. We can identify something around here. This unheated Ceylon sapphire has a graphite crystal encased in a negative crystal and the diaspore needles also here. And around it is very nice. On the left side, we can see incongruous patches of unresolved silk, total silk, that provide further evidence that the stone was not treated. It is very nice picture. Remember this. What is this? And what are the lighting conditions here? Dark field plus shadowing are the lighting conditions. Look at the environment and the brown color, not brown color, deep orange plate of phlogopite mica. Phlogopite mica is there. It is a deep orange plate of phlogopite mica flows over a silky background. This is the background, silky background. In the sapphire from Sarandip. Sarandip means Sri Lanka. The undamaged nature of the mica, see the mica, undamaged nature of the mica and the silk, undamaged. It indicates that the stone has not been subjected to high temperature or heat, high temperature heat treatment. So it is natural. So it shows us it is a natural sapphire. What is this? What are the lighting conditions here? Are diffuse light field plus crossed polars. Look at the elongated negative crystal is here. Another negative crystal. This one is elongated negative crystal filled with luminescent material. Luminescent material is inside. glisten at the cross poles of this Sri Lankan sapphire. So cross polars give give us this image and give proving us it is not treated one, it is natural gemstone. Next lesson is unlocking the secrets of colors. This is very, very important lesson number 56. How we can see colors with our eyes and what we have to understand regarding the colors. Because gem business is very important with the colors. We have to identify colors first with the correct scientific method. Understanding colors, part 1 is lesson 56. So we have to learn and write down everything. Be kind enough to leave a like and comment after watching. Your comments will improve my service. Always follow the lesson number. You will win. Subscribe. Please subscribe. Then we are meeting in next 56th lesson. It is the secrets of colors.